Oh my gosh. It's so eerie. Okay, but how many of you think that they should be playing Smooth Criminal right now? Wasn't this place enclosed in Wisteria, or am I just misremembering? Maybe that's why his body is like smoking as he enters.
はじめましてだね。鬼物児無惨醜悪な姿だな。産屋敷。
I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready.
ついに私の元へ来た。今目の前に彼はどのような姿形をしている。
20代半ばから後半あたりの男性に見えます。瞳は紅梅色。そして瞳孔が猫のように縦長です。
I wish he could see.
そうか。
私は心底興ざめしたよ、産屋敷。身の程もわきまえず、千年にもまばかりしてきた一族の長がこのようなざまで。
Wow.
醜い。
私は半年も前には医者から数日で死ぬと言われていた。
Oh.
医者も言葉を失っていた。
That's crazy.
それもひとえに君を倒したいという年以上前のことだろうから。私と君の血はもう近くないけれ。
何の感情も湧かないな。お前は何が言いたいのだ。
生まれてくる子供たちは皆病弱ですぐに死んでしまう。鬼が出ている。そのものを倒すために心血を注ぎなさい。一族は絶えない。
How did he know? That's
代
crazy.
々神職の一族から妻をもらい、我が一族の誰も30年と。
ここに極まれりだな。
And it means nothing to him. Oh my
お
gosh.
前の病は頭にまで回るのか。何百何千という人間を殺しても私は許されている。この1000年、神も仏も見たことが。
だが私には私の考え方がある。この1000年間、君は一体どんな夢を見ているのかな。
ありだった鬼殺隊の元凶を目の前にして憎しみが湧かない。むしろ。
What's happening?
この奇妙な懐かしさ、気色が悪い。
君の心が君は永遠を夢見ている。
そしてそれは間もなく叶う。入れさえすれば。
私は永遠が何か知っている。
What?
永遠というのは永遠であり不滅なんだよ。鬼殺隊はなくならなかった。決してなくならなかった。君がくだらないと言った人の思いが透明している。
Wow. Yeah. That's very true.
大切な人の血を理不尽に奪ったものを。永遠だ。君は誰にも許されていない。 一生眠っていた虎や竜を君は起こした。
Oh my goodness. I'm getting
彼らはず
goosebumps.
っと絶対に逃がすまいと
Oh my gosh. This is epic. An epic speech.
私を殺したところ、人の思いとつながりが君には理解できないだろうね。なぜなら君たちは君が死ねばすべての鬼が滅ぶんだろう。空気が揺らいだね。当たりかな。
Oh my gosh.
黙れ。
That was amazing.
もういいよ。ずっと君に言いたかったことは言えた。
That was so
最後に
premeditated, but it was good.
一つだけいい。無意味なわけではない。私は幸運なことに鬼殺隊。私が死ねば今まで以上に鬼殺隊の士気が上がる。
Yep. You will start a fire.
話は終わりだな。
ありがとう無惨。
Yeah.
親方様。
Oh my gosh. That was incredible. Because he's so right
早く
about everything. The HASHIRA uniting, like the title. Because yeah, they're gonna get so much fuel from seeing him hurt. Wow. As soon as the HASHIRA started to like zoom in, I just had full body chills.
最低でも柱二人、親方様の護衛につけるべきだぜ。
柱という貴重な戦力は己一人のために使うものではないとの。
誰一人として護衛をつけなかったそうですね。
This was before, right? That's why Tokido has the bandages. Yeah.
大丈夫。間に合う。間に合う。
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. He can do that? Oh. Jeez. My gosh. That looked incredible. Oh. Oh my gosh. Kill him while he's down.
Yes. あの男の顔、悩みを貼り付けたまま、己と妻と子供もろとも爆薬で消し飛ばす。
Oh. He didn't. That wasn't.
私は思い違いを全に常軌を逸している。
I was like, wow, he really hates him if he was willing to almost die for him.
入っていて、殺傷力が上げられている。
That was those metal things flying
1
around.
秒でも私の再生を遅らせ、自分自身をおとりに使ったのだ。
Yeah.
あの腹黒は。
That schemer.
私への怒りと憎しみ、あの若さで見事に隠し抜いたことは驚嘆に値する。今考えることではない。
He is freaking out.
応じるな。間もなく体も再生。肉の種子。結術。
Whoa! How?
肉の中でもトゲが細かく枝分かれして抜けない。いや、問題ない。
Oh! Dr. Demon!
たまゆ。
俺の血気術は あなたが浅草で鬼にした人のものですよ。
Ah, the one from the city?
目くらましの血気術。
拳の中に何が入っていたと思いますか？
What?
鬼を人間に戻す薬ですよ。
What? She did
そう
that?
ですか。随分変わった。私の力だけでは無理でしたが。
Is this real? Like, what? Oh!
お前
Oh,
の
no.
夫と子供を殺したのは誰だ？私か？違うだろう。他ならぬお前自身。
で死にたくないと言ったのは子供が大人になるのを見届けたかったからだ。
Oh!
その後も大勢に。
その罪を償うためにも私はお前とここで死ぬ。姫島さん。
Oh my gosh. The sounds. Ah! Oh my gosh. Is he really gone?
初めて会った時、親方様は重視。
が人を守るために戦ったのだと私は知っているよ。
My mind is
君は人
exploding.
殺しでは
What are we doing?
親方様の荘厳さは出会ってから死ぬまで変わることがなかった。
いつか以内に無惨が来る。
How do you know?
私をおとりにして勘だよ。ただの
Yeah.
理屈はない。
特殊な声に加えて、この勘というものが彼らは財をなし、幾度もの危機を回避してきた。
That's crazy.
他の子供たちは君にしか頼めない。
御意、
Aww.
親方様の頼みとあらば。
He trusted him the most. Oh my goodness.
やはり親方様の読み通り、無惨。この男は
Oh, it's
首を切って
crazy.
も死なない。
君が首を破壊しても彼が死ななければ日が昇るまでの
Oh my
持久戦と
gosh.
なるだろう。
今まで退治した鬼の火ではない。
Yeah. Dang, I really thought it was
親
over.
方様による爆
But
破、
this is horrible.
協力者による弱体化、骨血気球、岩の呼吸、ガンクの肌へ。
Oh my gosh, the music got so loud. Are you the one? Wow, the premeditation on all of that because of the foresight from his clan. That's amazing.
柱たちが親方様の采配、
Yeah,
見事。
yeah, it was brilliant. Oh, they locked eyes.
無惨だ。
Yeah.
鬼物に無惨だ。奴が
Was the doctor actually bluffing?
身の呼吸。
恋の呼吸この方
Ah, the sound effect.
三の方。手の呼吸。
Yes.
両肩つ。
Whoa. No. I guess it did transport them to the village, so it makes sense. Zenitsu too? Everyone, because they've had eyes everywhere. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, he's excited, of course. Of course. Oh. Zenitsu! Oh, he's awake. But not freaking out. Let's go, Zenitsu! I'm so proud of you! Gosh, that feeling must be insane. Do we just free falling like that in between buildings? Jeez. This is not good. Oh, dang. Oh. Sudden explosion? No! Oh man, I cannot wait. I can't wait for the movie. How many movies are there going to be? 3? And I have to wait forever? Oh, that was so good. Definitely the most hype season finale I think we've seen. Normally the season finales are very like, okay, the calm can now happen after the storm, the explosion. And so leaving off this season that way, oh my goodness, it makes me wish that I could just watch the movie right now. The family lore between the master and Muzan, it's insane. And I love how Ubuyashiki was saying how, you know, we've been cursed for generations. We've married into priests because that helps the kids a little, but they're essentially cursed because Muzan himself became a demon. And so the bloodline got tainted, and it's insane. And it definitely has everything to do with Muzan. But he brushes it off and says, well, after all of the years of killing that I've done, I've never seen God or Buddha come at me. And then the whole entire speech of like, well, actually, humanity will always survive, and it always has, even though you've been around for 1,000 years. But we've always still been here fighting. And demons, as soon as we get rid of you, are done. And I love that he just like threw it back in his face through that, saying like, yeah, there is a huge connection actually, because even though, you know, Buddha or God, it's himself has not come to you personally, we're angry and we will never forgive you. And that is what the HASHIRA today has turned into. And I love how this entire series, all the way back to season 1, and then finding out Mushiro's family is also tied into Tanjiro, and bloodlines and heritage have been such a huge deal all this time. And the breathing that you can tap into based on your ancestry and all of it. And it all boils down to this conversation here with Muzan and the master, and him saying, yeah, it's this moment. This moment is the one that you will die. 1,000 years later is when your price for stepping on the tiger's tail and messing with the dragon, it will finally come to fruition now, because we have the HASHIRA and I am willing to die, and you know, my bloodline ends because it killed his family too. His daughters were there. I'm willing to end my entire bloodline so that you can die tonight. And I know that you will, because the HASHIRA, oh my gosh, it was just so good. It all like bubbled up to this time, this point. And now all of the talk of heritage and all of it, it clicks into pieces now. It was like all of the puzzle pieces of different breathings and heritage and this and that, and it all just clicked. And there's some pieces that I'm still wondering about that I can't wait for them to get to, like who is the Upper Moon one, because I think he was a former HASHIRA, if not the former HASHIRA that possibly Tanjiro has been having memories about, which I have a feeling it has to come to surface soon. And then we have everything, the puzzle piece with Nezuko and being able to be in the sun and all of that. And I'm not really sure what the Dr. Demon actually, did she really put a cure in him? I couldn't tell if she was bluffing or not, just to kind of like keep him busy.
今回は甘露寺さんを紹介します。
何私の紹介してくれるの？
甘露寺さんはとても魅力的で 可愛らしい女性なのは皆さんもご存知の通りなのですが、ここで大正こそこそ噂話。甘露寺さんは煉獄さんの継ぐ子だったんだって。稽古が厳しすぎるからみんな逃げてしまうんだけど、甘露寺さんは音を上げなかったそうですよ。
だって煉獄さんの稽古はとっても厳しいけど、すごく真剣で熱がこもったものだったから。
Aww.
想像できるな。
Yeah, I can
柱
too.
の紹介だったら煉獄さんの紹介もしないとなんじゃない？
そうですね。
大正こそこそ噂話。煉獄さんはかっこいいお兄様。一緒に修行していろんなこと教えてもらったし、可愛がってもらったの。それにね、煉獄さんもいっぱい食べるのよ。こんな大きな
Delicious.
いっぱいに炊いたさつまいもご飯をね、二人で食べたの。
わっしょい。
Oh my
とてもいい思い
goodness.
出なの。
うわー、俺も一緒にさつまいもご飯食べたかったです。
懐かしいな。俺も覚えているぞ。
Oh my goodness. What? Stop.
いよいよ鬼物児との戦いだな。頼んだぞ。
What's happening?
煉獄さんいたよね。
はい、
夢じゃないよね。
きっと。
炭治郎くん、
はい、
絶対鬼物児を倒そうね。
What was that? A ghost?
必ず。
That was so... I don't even know how to describe how I'm feeling from that. It was so creepy, kind of. I mean, I don't want to say creepy because they were talking to Rengoku and he was giving them words of wisdom / hype. This is like this is creepy. The look down, the view that we normally never see, which is also kind of funny because yeah, it's like set up like a production. At first I was like, why are they pulling at our heartstrings like this? They don't need us to do that. And then it just got crazier. We actually started talking. I love how they still remember Rengoku. I really like how his death was never for a single second brushed off. Like, I'm pretty sure they've talked about Rengoku so much in every single season after Mugen Train. And then the whole thing with the guard and it protecting that one swordsmith, and he didn't die because of that. And then, you know, now it's on Tanjiro's blade, and yeah, all of it. They've honored him so well, and I really appreciate that. I love it. It's not as if he was just forgotten. But yeah, this was so good. It was incredible. And his whole thing about like what eternity actually is. And yeah, it's the humans. They will always be here battling it out with the demons, and you can't completely eliminate all of them because there's people like the HASHIRA that, you know, they will always fight back. They will always have that hope to survive and keep going. And that's what the Demon Slayer core is. And I think another thing that kind of like popped up in my head while this conversation was happening, the whole talk on what eternity is and how humans have prevailed, even though Muzan's been around for 1,000 years, is that still, even though he's been around for so long, not many humans know about demons. Like, they're still kept in the dark pretty much. And it's still, in some villages, a myth. They've never come across it. They've been lucky enough to come out of it unscathed or never really have to witness something like that. And sure, they're, you know, in the entertainment district, it's stuff that goes bump in the night, but it's not as if that they're overwhelming humans. And I think that was the main point of Muzan's speech here. Because we've been fighting you guys, you all have been in hiding because of the Demon Slayer core, essentially. You're afraid of us. You know that HASHIRA exists, and there's been HASHIRA for many, many years. But because of that, you will never overcome the humans. There's too many of us, and you've clearly been afraid of us. And that was such a good perspective to put on it, because I am terrified of Muzan. I still don't know how this fight is going to go down, and I'm excited for it, but I'm also really nervous because we know that Muzan is strong. We've seen the Upper Moon kill Rengoku. We've seen Upper Moon hurt and almost kill a bunch of other HASHIRA, and so it is terrifying knowing that they were definitely struggling with some of even the Lower Moon at first, and now they have to be up against the one on top of the other upper moon that are left. I mean, we've never even seen one or two really fighting. And now we have all of them in this very condensed castle demon blood area. And yeah, it's terrifying. It makes me really, really nervous. At the same time, so excited to see how it all ends, see how it all goes. And yeah, I'm very, very, very ready for the movie. And I feel like I accidentally watched this around a really good time to start it, because I mean, I only have to wait a month until it comes out. I think I saw July 30th or something. I could be making that up. Well, it has a Japan exclusive Blu-ray DVD release on July 29th. So I was close. I almost got it right, the 30th. But an international digital or streaming release has not been announced yet. So I guess it will be available when it's available, but I'm going to go watch the trailer because I want to watch the trailer for it and get all like hyped up again from that. So I will see you all over there in the trailer. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for all of Demon Slayer. It's been incredible. It's been amazing. It's been such a fun, amazing journey through it. And I feel like even though, yeah, on the surface, it's about like fighting demons and it's so gory and it's dark and everything, I really latched onto the humanity in it. And I loved that speech from the master in the end because it really harped on exactly that. Humanity always prevailing, humanity always being there, even in the darkness. I love that message. Just because darkness exists and it's there doesn't mean that we have to succumb to it. And I really love that message. And I love how Tanjiro is always so positive about things. It's made me really want to be more positive IRL because I just love the way that he looks at people. And I love the way that he looks at life. And I think, honestly, a lot more of us should look at it that way. Because it's so easy to point fingers and be like, oh, that person's doing that over there. But a Tanjiro way to look at it would be like, well, they're doing that because they probably feel like they need to, or they're doing that because something happened that hurt them, or they're doing that because no one has really shown them a different way. And I really, really appreciate Tanjiro and I love him so much in this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on my Demon Slayer journey. I cannot wait to watch Infinity Castle with you guys. So I will see you all there eventually. Bye.